Hey, what's up, guys? We're here with the OCG ban list that just dropped a couple of days ago. I have Cole and Sang with me,
Hello.
What up?
and we just wanted to give you our impressions, talk about it a little bit, and what impacts it might have. We're gonna start with the ban cards. So we got Catapult Turtle here. Went from 3 to 0. What are you guys' first kind of impressions on that? It seems like it might be a FTK enabler, I believe,
Yeah,
correct?
so
Yeah.
the new Tachyon support that came out, they were using this card and they were doing some FTK shenanigans with it, so
Yeah, good
Makes
riddance.
sense.
yeah.
Yeah,
We never got to see that, or I mean, they haven't banned it in the TCG yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll just follow suit and just ban it before it even hits the TCG. It's a pretty common theme with
definitely.
FTKs.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I know I was watching an M. Cole video yesterday, and he was talking about an FTK that he's been doing with it, and I think it was the Kauki Meru stuff with one of them. So very interesting. But yeah, I'm cool with no FTKs. We don't need more of those, especially with the gimmick puppet stuff
Oh
coming
yeah.
out.
Except for gimmick puppets, that's the only okay FTK.
You shush. The other one was Kaiser Coliseum. So last list it went down to two. I believe it was last list, and
Mhm.
that was kind of a question mark. And now they finally hit it to 0, so it follows suit to the TCG, which I think is a pretty nice thing.
It's an unfair card.
Card's kind of
Yeah, it's
broken,
an
yeah.
unfair card.
Yeah.
And I think it was seeing play in like the Tempai decks as well as another field spell
It's
option,
a it's a
Well, it's
continuous
not.
spell.
Yeah, it's a continuous spell. It's more of a floodgate than anything
or a
else.
continuous spell. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's just like
Yep.
another thing
Yeah,
to help them go first. Yeah.
definitely. But that was it for the bands. I mean, their list is a little bit different, but I'm surprised that there's only two options on there. But we'll go to the limiteds now. We have Perform Age Plush Fire. So I know you guys talked about this on the band list prediction video that we just had. So it's nice to see that it went to one. They get Kieran back as well. So what do you kind of think about those two pendulum monsters?
I just think that the errata for Plushfire does really nothing for the deck. I think them getting back Unicorn is alright, but again, it just doesn't do that much compared to how strong the other decks are.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to.
You think Plush?
I was gonna say we're gonna have to see how this like translates because pendulums are a little bit more popular in the OCG than they are the TCG. Like they play pendulum magicians, and then they play like the Supreme King stuff. So we'll just have to see how this translates, I guess.
Do you think Plush Fire even sees play at all with the errata? Just like as a one of? Or do you think
Maybe
it's just completely probably out?
maybe as a one-up in the new Perform Pal deck that they're releasing. But like then again, it does some things, but not a lot.
Yeah, and I think some more Perform Age stuff just got announced not too long ago as well.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So,
but I don't know. We'll have to see
uh,
because like I mean the combo back in the day was like you scale this with Luster Pendulum and then pop it, but like now or using Sorcerer to pop it. But I mean we don't. I just don't see that being used as much now.
yeah, not as powerful.
Um,
And then we see Beatrice going to one.
what a useless like.
Yeah,
Same
what a
with like
useless hit.
SP got hit to 1-2. That's just like seems so useless to me because people only run
Just one.
one of each.
Oh
The only
no.
thing I can think of is it becomes more volatile on like an extra deck. I know it's a little bit more popular
Yeah,
over
because
there
well, they
Hmm.
because then you have a higher
prosperity's at
chance.
1, and
Yep.
I'm pretty sure extra's at 2. So I guess they're trying to limit that. But
What are you guys talking about? The BA deck over there, man. It just got nerfed.
yeah, the VA. That's the reason it's at 1 in the TCG.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that definitely a good point there. But obviously it's not as popular as it was. But be nice to see that card get hit eventually. I guess it going to one is something, but definitely not enough. Same with like the SP,
Oh yeah.
especially like when it went to two last list as well.
Yeah,
Like it hurts Rescue Ace, I guess, if you think
True,
about
which
it.
is pretty popular over
yeah. But
there.
I think
They with the Rescue Ace
I think
Fiendsmith.
they're like adapting away from that, and they're like doing the Fiendsmith stuff now. So it's like they don't even need
Yeah,
to.
yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Next hit, we got Ash to one. Good hit. We like that. We hope we see that over here. I don't think they're gonna ban it in the TCGs just because it got the LT reprint, but I can definitely see it going to one and then like OSS or something else getting hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
But
think they don't want to completely ban it outright because it is like a generic like level 1 fire support. So they want to like keep it around, but they just want to like cut down on the pure version. I think that's what they're trying to
yeah,
do.
Really just cutting down on consistency for the
Yeah,
deck. Just makes the deck
and we,
sackier and brickier now.
yeah,
yeah, and it's still good. There's because it's not like there's not a lot of ways to get
Yep.
to Ash, you know. So, but now that you only have one, if it gets like banished face down, you know, it's definitely gonna be a little bit more impactful.
yeah.
Next we have Gimmick Puppet of Strings, number
Not
40, going from 3 to
deserved.
1.
Not deserved, bro.
Yeah.
They
Another
didn't do
FTK
anything.
card.
The crazy part is you only need one for combos, so this does nothing.
Yeah,
It's just like if you
very
can't
interesting.
FTK that turn, like if you get interrupted at some point, which I find it very hard to believe if you do get interrupted. But it is like a weird hit to see because, like I said, you only need one. So
Yeah. Saying and Summoning going from 3 to 1. Looks like it's our first 10 pie hit in the OCG. Just another consistency
good.
Yeah.
card.
That card
I mean,
sucks. I hate it.
It is really strong for the deck.
Yeah.
definitely. It's, you know, obviously just the main phase effect is really good. It's a search. Does a lot.
Yeah.
So cool to see it going to 1. Nice little consistency hit. And then we have a Floodgate, Summon Limit, going from 3 to 1.
I'm glad this card's banned in the TCG. That's all I gotta say about it.
Yeah. Summon Limit's such a strong card.
It's toxic.
I feel like we in the TCG have a little bit more of a love for Floodgates. But I know that, I mean, it's just nice to see them hit in general, just at any point in time.
Yeah.
Because it's, I mean, they are almost necessary evils in some way, shape, or form. So I'm okay with it going to 1 instead of being banned, but it's still just busted. You shouldn't be able to activate one card and just win the game.
Yeah, it just becomes sacky now. Like if some of them was at 1, I got it flipped against me, I would feel even worse.
What are you talking about? They're gonna be started playing the Nightmare Griffin and start doing that combo to set it.
Yeah, toxic with
Yeah,
Beatrice.
that's disgusting. That wouldn't even surprise me too. But I mean, with them having Maxi, I feel like that combo is a little bit more risky,
Yeah,
just because you have to summon so many times just to be able to access it. But pays off when it does for sure.
yeah.
Now we're gonna go over to the semi-limited. So we'll start with the 4 ones that are kind of grouped together. It looks like all the big dragon rulers went from 1 to 2. They're freeing them a little bit more, which I think is fine. Nothing wrong
I
with
feel
that.
like we're gonna see the same trend in the TCG. I mean, Sang and I talked
Yeah,
about it on our last video, and it's like they could come back. You got to be careful though, because I mean, all it takes is like one broken attribute deck to like really take it off.
exactly.
But we see that with Snake Eyes and like with Blaster here. He's not even really played with it. Or
Yeah,
like any other of the fire decks. I don't think it matters about how broken it is. I think it more matters about the synergy between the decks.
yeah. I
True.
think the one that could be kind of crazy is a Dropsy, the water one, because
Drop, yeah, something like that.
in the
Droplet.
Right.
next main set we're supposed to be getting rumored. Take it with a grain of salt, but we're rumored to get Mermail support.
Yeah, I think water
So
sport in
yeah,
Yeah, I
general
think it was like
I know
water.
for sure we're getting shark stuff, but like
Yep.
because people were predicting that it was gonna be like a 1-to-1 copy of the old Abyss Rising set that Mermails came out of. So if they get some like crazy support, like this card could be scary in that.
Yeah. I think the tough part with these dragon rulers, like nowadays, is that there's so much non-engine played, where like most decks nowadays are 15 to 20 engine cards and then 15 hand traps, all with different attributes most of the time, and then like, you know, some other tech cards or whatever it might be.
Mm,
So it's kind of tough to have like a deck that has all similar attributes, like a completely fire deck or a completely water deck or a completely earth deck. But
yeah,
like you said, I think it's just it's gonna take the right attribute deck to just kind of break one of these cards. I'm fine with them staying at 2. I don't know if unlocking them at 3 would actually do anything, but just the chance that it might is kind of scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Dragon Rulers to 2. We have Spiral Quick Fix from 1 to 2.
We have it at 3 in the TCG. It doesn't matter. As long as Master Plan is banned, that deck is whatever.
Yeah. Let's see if they maybe let Master Plan off and see if the TCG might do something similar, but I
They
doubt
can't. As soon as Magician Souls got printed, Master Plan can never come back now. I mean, it's just like, it's just so free.
Bonfire going from 3 to 2, another little consistency hit for the fire decks just in general, I suppose.
Weirdly enough, I think the TCG is going to put this card to 1. We didn't talk about it in our ban list prediction list, but I could see it. It's just like, it's like a Rhoda for Pyros.
I really don't think that they're going to touch it just because they haven't made their money off of it yet. I think they'll reprint it 2 more times and then they might start worrying about consistency, but who knows, at that time fire might not even be as relevant as it is now.
It just depends if they print another archetype that can use it, or they print like some more support for different archetypes that are pyro.
We're supposed to be over the year of fire, so I'm hoping that that's like the end of it.
Yeah, I mean,
on to the year of light.
Yeah. I think that Ash and stuff is pyro, but that deck sucks. So, but
yeah. I will go over to the unlimited, the free cards, as we would put it. Glow Bulb from 1 to 3, I think is okay. I think from 0 to 1 is more interesting, obviously, since we still have it banned over here, because then it makes it playable. But I mean, this card at 1 or 3 doesn't matter because it's a once per duel effect. So
yeah, I think we're gonna get it back
really
in the TCG
much.
pretty soon.
I'm hoping so. Get your Glow Bulbs. Shout out Craig of the North for
his ulti Glow Bulb he's had for like ever.
His plan. He's just trying to alter the market.
Yeah.
No, I think that's fine. I don't think it's really been doing much over there anyhow.
Yeah.
Ib from 2 to 3. Who cares?
Yeah.
Another one of those ones where they were testing it just to make sure it wasn't gonna be busted. And
yeah, nobody's really playing it now. I don't know.
My boy Colossus to 3 might be impactful.
Yeah, they're playing pure Thunder Dragons.
You never know, bro. I don't know. When Colossus was at 3, it was just 3 link 1s that you're able to access at any point, and it accesses the rank A plays, and you know it's.
This was my deck of choice for toss format.
For sure, it's interesting to see, but I doubt that it can compete with what we're seeing today without support.
No, dude, it just gets cooked by Flamebird.
True.
And then we have the Predaplant Offer Scorpio.
I'm surprised it was at 1 for this long. Because I don't even think this card was ever hit in the TCG.
Yeah, I mean, it's a special of a Predaplant monster, and then it searches you. I'm sure that, like, I'm pretty sure you'd summon the one that searches you any fusion card, but yeah, whatever. And Time Seal 1 to 3. Kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think that. I mean, I think it's fine at 3, but I don't think they should have touched it. Just kind of one of those toxic cards that you don't really even want to see. Like, even though most people that would be playing it probably aren't going to be playing a hyper competitive deck.
Yeah.
But skipping your opponent's draw phase is pretty tough, especially if you're on top deck mode.
True.
It makes hand root probably a lot better. But yeah, kind of interesting. So that's it. What do you guys kind of think about the list in general as a whole?
I think it's garbage.
Like, it's an alright ban list.
Oh god, we had different opinions on that. I think this list is garbage.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't do a lot.
I saw a lot of people saying that it was super impactful, but I feel like it really, I mean, didn't do too much. I mean, the bans were okay. They were just getting rid of toxic cards. The limits didn't really do much.
Consistency across the board.
It's cool that Snake Eye got hit a little more, but
it is what it is. I just think now with like this list, like YuGiOh is just gonna become the best deck in the OCG, and it's like
Yeah.
Like Tempai already had a hard matchup against UBell, and now that their field spells at 1 makes it even harder.
Yeah, and UBell didn't really see any hits at all. I mean, none that I'm
Yeah, literally
seeing that would
none.
actually affect
Yeah.
anything.
Beatrice to 1.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's like more of a
Yeah,
Yeah.
non-factor
that
hit.
doesn't matter.
But the big thing here about this list is Maxi
Yeah.
is still
Yeah,
legal in the OCG.
I agree. And now they have 6 of them. So I know
Yep.
I was kind of a believer that they were gonna hit Maxi in some way, just because of the Maltrumby coming out. But I don't know. I guess that hope is starting to fade. Maybe next list.
Yeah, we'll just have to see.
Cool. Yeah, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully, we get our TCG ban list pretty soon. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out the video that Cole and Sang did on their predictions, featuring some of Cole's hot takes, as some would say. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think, and let us know what you think of the OCG ban list in general. Thanks for watching.